You walk in, the room goes cold. We used to burn like fire and gold. Now it's just routine, polite and plain, a quiet ache I can't explain. I laugh too loud, you nod too slow. We're just pretending not to know. So we act like it's nothing, like we didn't fall apart, like you don't flinch when I touch your heart. We act like it's normal, like we didn't lose the spark, like I'm not bleeding in the dark. We act like it's nothing, but it's everything to me. I still wear the shirt you liked, even though it doesn't feel right. You scroll your phone, I watch the clock, counting seconds in the silence. We never talk. We smile for friends, play the part, but I'm screaming quiet in the dark. So we act like it's nothing, like we didn't fall apart, like you don't flinch when I touch your heart. We act like it's normal, like we didn't lose the spark, like I'm not bleeding in the dark. We act like it's nothing, but it's everything to me. I'd rather you leave than fake a stay, but I'm too scared to ask you to walk away. So we dance around the truth we fear, pretending love still lives here. We act like it's nothing, like I don't cry at night, like you're not already out of sight. We act like it's normal, like we didn't fall apart, but you stopped loving me long before the start. So we act like it's nothing, but it's killing me slowly.
You walked in like a light in the dark, made a home inside my fragile heart. Every word, every laugh, every look, you wrote your name in my favorite book. But now the pages are tearing slow. You're still here, but I feel alone. You hold me close, but you're far away, like you're one breath from walking away. I pretend we're fine in the morning, but your eyes don't match your smile. I keep hoping, I keep falling, even though I've known for a while. You were almost mine, like a star that never shines, like a song that fades before the rhyme. I touched your hand, but not your soul. Loved you deep, but lost control. You were never fully mine, just almost, and it hurts every time.
like strangers in disguise, rewriting truth with little lies. You say I'm tired, I say it's fine, but we both know we're out of time. I still wear your hoodie sometimes, and I cry where you can't see, 'cause loving you was almost perfect, but almost still broke me. You were almost mine, like a fire that wouldn't light, like a dream that ends before the flight. I held you close, but not enough. Gave my all and called it love. You were never truly mine, just almost, and that cuts like a knife. If I could go back, would I change the end, or would I still lose you just slower again? You were the what if that lives in my chest, a beautiful mess, a half-finished yes. You were almost mine, and I played along with time, ignored the signs, believed the lines. You kissed me like it was goodbye, and I smiled just to survive. You were never truly mine, but I still replay that lie. You were almost mine, almost mine, almost right, but not this time. I stayed when the silence screamed too loud, held you close when you pushed me out, loved you more than I loved myself, but you were somewhere with someone else. I built a life around your name, thought you'd do the same, but I was dreaming way too high, while you were learning how to say goodbye. I was almost the one, almost enough, almost your son, but almost only breaks your heart, leaves you shattered in the dark. I gave you all I could become, but still I wasn't the one. You looked right through who I was. Guess I was just, you almost was. I remember the plans we made, the some days that just slipped away. You kissed my lips and said forever, but forever came and you weren't there. I was almost the one, almost the place you could call home, but almost never stays for long. It just fades out like a song. You moved on like nothing broke, while I still breathe. Almost the one you could have loved, but almost isn't ever true. And I was never really you. I gave you everything because I didn't know I was just an almost
You said it felt real, but the timing was wrong. Like love's a thing that can't last long. We built a world and borrowed time, and I believed you'd still be mine. You looked at me like I was home, but love like that can still feel alone. I gave you all I had to give, but almost isn't how you live. I would've waited, I would've stayed, but you chose to walk away. Almost wasn't enough to keep you here. Almost didn't matter when you disappeared. We were close to something true, but not close enough for you. I held on when you gave up. I broke while you packed up. Almost was love, almost was tough, but almost wasn't enough. I replay your voice like a favorite song, even though I know it's gone. You whisper promises like prayer, but left me standing in the air. I saw forever in your eyes. You saw a chapter, I saw life, and now I'm left with might have beens, wishing I could start again. You said maybe in another life, but why couldn't we get it right? Almost wasn't enough to hold you tight. Almost couldn't make you fight. You said you felt it too, but feelings fade for you. I stayed soft when you got rough. Love too deep, but not enough. We were close, but not quite love. And almost wasn't enough. And I'll never be the one you choose, but I'll be the one you'll always lose. The one who gave without regret, the one your heart might just forget. Almost wasn't enough to make you stay. Almost doesn't matter anyway. You kissed me like the end was near. I cried but kept you close, my dear. I gave you more than you could see, but you still walked away from me. Almost was fire, almost was trust, but almost wasn't enough. Almost loved you, but that's not love. You say you care, but not out loud. Only when no one's around. You touch my hand like it's routine, but never like you really mean anything. You come and go just like the tide, and I keep drowning every time. You stay just long enough to tease, then leave me begging on my knees. I shouldn't have to beg for love, but I guess you thought almost was enough. You barely love me, but it still hurts. Like being second in a world where
love you completely. You say you're tired but not of me. Then why's it feel like I'm hard to see? I light myself on fire for you, but you don't even feel the heat I go through. You always say you're not the type, but I remember how you held me that night. You made me feel like I was whole. Now I'm just half and less than full. I shouldn't have to break this way just to make you look my way. You barely love me, but I still stay. You give me crumbs, but I treat them like a feast every day. You barely touch me, but I still burn, waiting for the love I'll never earn. You give just enough so I won't leave, but never enough for me to believe. You barely, but I love you completely. I wish I could want less, but that's not how my heart's been built. I wish you could see the mess that loving you in silence built. You barely love me, but that's still more than anyone I've loved before. You barely see me, but I still shine like I'm yours, even when you're not mine. You give just enough so I hold on, but every piece of me is gone. You barely, but I love you completely. You barely, but I completely. You said you never leave my side, but you walked away without a fight. The words you whispered in the dark are now just echoes, cold and stark. I held your hand through storms and pain, but you let go, you let it fade. All the dreams we built so high crumble now beneath the sky. How could love fall apart so fast? Was it all just never meant to last? Broken promises, shattered trust, fading dreams turned into dust. You left me here with empty hands, trying to understand why you gave up on us so soon beneath the faded broken moon. I'm still waiting, but you're gone. Broken promises, all alone. I replay every word you said, the nights we cried and the tears we shed. But the silence now is all I hear, a haunting song, too sharp, too clear. Your shadow lingers in my mind, a ghost I can't leave behind. I try to heal, I try to move on, but the pain feels endless and strong. I reach for hope in darkest skies, but all I find are bitter lies. Broken promises, shattered trust, fading
Empty rooms and hollow nights, echoes of our faded fights. I trace the cracks upon the wall where your laughter used to fall. Photos torn, words unsaid, memories that haunt my head. I reach for you in dreams that fade, lost in the silence that we made. The quiet screams louder than before, and I'm left wanting more. Broken silence, shattered heart, pieces scattered, worlds apart. I'm still waiting for the day when the pain will fade away. Broken silence, endless tears, carrying all my fears. I'm holding on to what's gone, trying to find where I belong. Your voice, a whisper in the wind, a song that I can't rescind. I walk alone through memories, searching for what used to be. The nights are long, the days are cold, a story left untold. I'm trapped inside this endless space, yearning for your warm embrace. I'm caught between the past and now, not sure where or how. Broken silence, shattered heart, pieces scattered, worlds apart. I'm still waiting for the day when the pain will fade away. Broken silence, endless tears, carrying all my fears. I'm holding on to what's gone, trying to find where I belong. If I could turn back time, I'd make your heart still mine. But all that's left is this space, an empty room, an empty broken silence. Broken silence, shattered heart, pieces scattered, worlds apart. I'm still waiting for the day when the pain will fade away. We used to be a melody, now it's just a memory. Your touch is cold, your eyes don't meet, like strangers passing on the street. I reach for you, you slip away. A little more each day, we're drifting apart. I feel it in my bones. Silent goodbyes in empty tones. You're here but not really near, and I'm drowning in my fear. We're drifting apart, no words left to say.
is now a whisper, thin and rare. I hold on tight, but you don't fight. You're fading out of my life. I try to bridge the growing space, but it's like chasing a ghost embrace. We're drifting apart, I feel it in my bones. Silent goodbyes in empty tones. You're here but not really near, and I'm drowning in my fear. We're drifting apart, no words left to say. Love's fading slowly, slipping away. Maybe this is how we end, not with anger but with a band of hearts that couldn't stay the same. Two souls lost without blame. We're drifting apart, I feel it in my bones. Silent goodbyes in empty tones. You're here but not really near, and I'm drowning in my fear. We're drifting apart, no words left to say. Love's fading slowly, slipping away. Drifting apart, slipping away.
I sit alone in this quiet room where your laughter used to bloom. Now the air feels cold and thin, like the start of where the end began. I call your name into the night, but silence answers every time. Still I swear I hear your voice, like the past refusing to give me choice. You're not gone, but you're not near, you just disappear. Now I'm living with the echoes of a love that's turning cold. You left without goodbye, now the silence won't let go. Every heartbeat sounds like crying, every breath feels like denying that I'm breaking. To echoes in the silence, I replay what I could have said, rewrite the stories in my head, but nothing brings you back to me, just shadows of what used to be. I light a match in hopes you'll see some kind of smoke sign memory, but the flame goes out too soon, like every dream I had of you. You're not gone, but you're not mine, you just ran out of time. Now I'm haunted by the echoes of a love I can't outgrow. I reach for something real, but I'm only grabbing ghosts. Every step sounds like a whisper of the way you used to kiss her. Now I'm shaking from echoes in the silence, and I don't know if I'll ever heal, or if silence is all that's real. Your voice is gone, but in my mind it plays on loop all the time. to echoes in the silence.
There's an empty chair across from me, where you used to laugh so carelessly. Now the morning feels too wide without your voice on the other side. The coffee's cold, I made 2 cups, still set your place, can't give it up. The silence sits and stares me down, and I still wait to hear the sound of you walking through that door. But you don't live here anymore. You're gone, but your shadow stays like dust that never blows away. And I still talk like you can hear to the ghost that lingers near. I light a candle every night, pretending somehow it's alright, but nothing ever fills the air like the ache of that empty chair. Your sweater still hangs by the door. I swear I catch your scent once more. A breeze, a breath, a passing sigh, but it's just the wind and not your eyes. I keep replaying our last night. The things I didn't say feel twice as bright, and I would trade 1,000 days to hold your hand one final way. I reach across the kitchen light, but only shadows hold me tight. You're gone, but your shadow stays in every step, in all my ways. I wear your voice like second skin, close my eyes, breathe you in. But when I wake, it's just the floor and the echo of a closing door. I sit in silence, cold and bare, staring at your empty chair. Maybe someday I'll move on, but I don't know how to feel you're gone. You were the song I used to hum. Now I can't even find the drum. Stripped, emotional, almost whisper. You're gone, but the room still cries with all our sweet unfinished ties. And though the light begins to fade, your shadow's one I never trade. And every morning you're still there, in silence, in that empty chair.
We sit together, words run dry. Your eyes are distant, mine ask why. The laughter's gone, the silence grew, and I'm alone inside this room with you. Your touch is cold, your heart's away. I'm reaching for a love that's frayed. You're here, but not the one I knew. A stranger shadow in this This empty room is filled with ghosts of what we had, what we've lost most. I'm holding on, but you're not there. Just echoes of a love that's disappeared. We're side by side, but worlds apart. A hollow space inside my heart. This empty room, a silent truth. I'm lost alone here next to you. I try to speak, but you don't hear. The words I say just disappear. I'm trapped inside a fading dream of someone we used to be. This empty room is filled with ghosts of what we had, what we've lost most. I'm holding on, but you're not there. Just echoes of a love that's disappeared. We're side by side, but worlds apart. A hollow space inside my heart. This empty room, a silent truth. I'm lost alone here next to you. If love is gone, what's left to do? Stay in a room that's missing you. This empty room, these empty halls. I'm holding on as silence calls. We're side by side, but not in tune. Lost and lonely in this empty room. Empty rooms, fading light. Shadows grow in the quiet night. Your voice a whisper in my mind. Lost in memories I can't rewind.
I walk these halls alone again, tracing where your footsteps have been. The photographs all start to blur, a fading smile, a distant stir.
How did we fall so far apart, leaving broken pieces of a heart? Empty rooms, fading light. I'm lost in the silence of the night.
time won't heal this hollow ache I always feel. I reach for you, but you're not near, just fading echoes I hold dear.
Your scent lingers on my skin, a ghost of what love had been. I'm trapped inside this empty space, longing for your warm embrace.
If love's a flame, why did it die, leaving emptiness inside? Empty room, fading light. I'm lost in the silence of the night, holding on to what's not there, wishing you were still somewhere. Empty rooms, fading light. I'm holding memories tight, but shadows fall and tears still flow in empty rooms where love won't grow. Maybe someday I'll find peace when all these aching moments cease. Till then I'll sit here alone in empty rooms I call my own. Empty rooms, fading light. I'm lost in the silence of the night, holding on to what's not there, wishing you were still somewhere. Whispers fade inside my mind of promises we left behind. Your touch is just a ghostly breeze that slips away with autumn leaves. I reach for shadows in the dark, but all I find is empty heart. The silence screams your name so loud in crowded rooms and lonely crowds. I held on tight, but you let go. Now all that's left is falling snow. Fading echoes of your smile haunt me every lonely mile. I'm lost inside what could have been, a story that won't start again. Fading echoes in the night, tell me wrong from tell me right. I'm standing here but not alive, with fading echoes by my side. The pictures blur upon the wall, your laughter laughters now a distant call. I try to hold what slipped away, but time just steals another day. I speak to ghosts I can't embrace, trace your smile in empty space, but memories like fading stars don't heal these aching scars. If love's a flame, why did it die? Leaving ashes in the sky. Fading echoes of your smile haunt me every lonely mile. I'm lost inside what could have been a story that won't start again. Fading echoes in the night, tell me wrong from tell me right. I'm standing here but not alive, with fading echoes by my side. Maybe someday I'll find peace in the silence of release, but till then I'll hold the pain of fading echoes in the rain. Fading echoes of your smile haunt me every lonely mile. I'm lost inside what could have been a story that won't start
I wonder if you think of me when the sky is gray and the coffee's weak. Do you ever scroll back through the past, or did it all just fade that fast? I still know your favorite song, but I haven't heard it in so long. I hum it quiet late at night, just to feel like we're alright. But I can feel you slipping slow in every dream you let me go. I'm fading from your memory, like a name lost in a diary. You've moved on, found someone new, while I still bleed in shades of you. I try to smile, pretend I'm free, but you still live inside of me. And I'm fading from your memory. Your jacket's still behind my door, hanging where it's always been before. I should let it go, move on, but I still sleep with the curtains drawn. They say that time will heal the ache, but it just teaches hearts to fake. I smile in mirrors, but I know it's all a show I can't outgrow. Do you remember how I laughed? Or did that moment never last? I'm fading from your memory, like fall leaves lost in winter sea. You forgot the things we said, while I still feel them in my head. You let go and I pretend this heartbreak somehow has an end. your memory, just fading from your memory.
We used to talk for hours on end. Now silence feels like the only friend. The laughter's gone, replaced by sighs, empty glances, distant eyes.
I reach for you, but you pull away. Words get lost in the things we don't say. Fading lines between you and me, drifting further out to sea. How did love become so cold? Stories left untold.
Fading lines slipping through our hands, like footprints lost in the sands. I'm holding on, but you let go of a love we used to know.
Fading lines, growing apart, breaking slowly both our hearts. I'm still here, but you're not mine. Lost within these fading lines.
The pictures fade into the past, moments we thought would always last. But time can steal what hearts create and leave behind a lonely state. I trace your name in
Falling rain. Wonder if you feel the same, or if you've moved beyond this pain while I'm stuck here in the strain.
Love's a flame that flickers low, and sometimes you have to let go. Fading lines slipping through our hands, like footprints lost in the sands. I'm holding on, but you let go of a love we used to know.
Fading lines, growing apart, breaking slowly both our hearts. I'm still here, but you're not mine. Lost within these fading lines.
Maybe someday we'll find peace when fading lines finally cease. Till then I'm caught between what was and what might have been. Fading lines slipping through our hands, like footprints lost in the sands.
still say good morning, but your voice don't sound the same. You still ask how I'm doing, but don't wait for what I say. You still lie beside me, but you face the other side. You're falling out of love, but trying not to let it show tonight.
You laugh at my old stories like you're reading from a script. You kiss me like a stranger, like your heart forgot to grip. And I pretend not to notice as I wipe the tears you miss. 'Cause losing you slowly still feels like this.
You're falling without saying goodbye, letting go without a sign. You're fading like a sunset I can't hold with all my might. I scream inside for answers, but you won't meet my eyes. You're falling without saying goodbye, and I'm breaking every night. I still wear the hoodie you gave me in July. I talk to your silence and get no reply. I cook your favorite dinner and you barely touch a bite. I'm still holding on, but you let go in the quiet. You're falling without saying goodbye, like we're strangers in disguise. You're here but you're a memory that I can't revive. I'd beg you just to tell me, instead of letting this love die. You're falling without saying goodbye, and I don't know why. If you need to leave, then go, but don't let me die this slow. Don't tear me down piece by piece, when all I ever did was believe. You're falling without saying goodbye, and I'm too tired to even cry. You're drifting like a dream that won't say why. So if this is the end, don't pretend, don't lie. You're falling without saying goodbye. Just leave or say goodbye. I smile when they ask how I've been. Say I'm fine, then break again. Lying comes so easy now that no one sees me falling down. I laugh at jokes I barely hear, hide the ache and fight the tears. You're the ghost I carry still, but no one knows and no one will. I say I'm fine, but I'm not. I pretend, but I forgot how to breathe without the weight of the nights you walked away. I say I'm fine, play the part with a cracked and quiet heart, but every smile's a well-placed shot. I say I'm fine.
I say I'm fine, but I'm not. This act is all I've got. And if you saw behind the screen, you'd see the hurt I didn't mean. I say I'm fine, like it's true, but I'm just missing you. And every word's a tangled knot. I say I'm fine, but I'm not.
There's a shirt you left still in my drawer. I haven't touched it since you walked out the door. The coffee's cold, but I make it the same. Still pour 2 cups like nothing's changed. The pictures on the wall still smile like fools, frozen in love, ignoring the rules. You left without a reason or a sign, just packed your silence and took your time. And I wonder if you think of me, or if I'm lost in your history, like a book you read and left behind, one you never meant to find. Am I one of your forgotten things, like keys you lose or phones that ring, in rooms you never visit now, a name you don't say out loud. You moved on like the world didn't shake, while I break it every step you take. Was I real or just a dream? Tell me, am I one of your forgotten things? I still remember how your voice would sound when the world was quiet and we slowed down. But now my heart's just background noise in a life you left without a choice. I call your name in my mind sometimes, then pretend that I'm doing fine. But the truth is carved in empty space, where you once smiled in this place. Am I one of your forgotten things, like songs you skip or old high school rings, something you swore you'd never lose, but now I'm just a fading bruise. You moved on like it didn't sting, but I'm stuck in every little thing. Was I real or just a dream? Tell me, am I one of your forgotten things? You don't answer when I break inside. You don't reach out, you don't even try. But I still wait for a sign, some proof that I wasn't nothing to you. Am I one of your forgotten things, like tears that dry or birds that sing in skies you never look at now, memories you won't talk about? You let go like I meant no fight, but I still cry for us each night. Was I ever what you need, or just one more forgotten thing? Just one more forgotten thing that used to feel like everything.
A single chord rings out.
You left your coat on the back of the chair, no final word, like you were never there. I checked my phone 100 times, but silence is all I ever find.
You walked away like nothing broke, left me drowning in the words you never spoke. And I keep asking what I missed in the spaces between our last kiss.
Was it something I didn't see?
Or were you always leaving me?
Gone without goodbye, left me staring at the sky with 1,000 whys and no reply. You faded like a lullaby.
And now I cry, but no one's near, just me and all this atmosphere. You slipped away without a sign. You're gone without goodbye.
The pictures on the wall still smile, like we were happy for a while. But memories don't feel the same when no one's left to say your name.
Your scent still lives in the cold night air, and I still reach like you'll be there. But shadows fall and hope gets thin when you've locked me out and won't let me in.
How do I move when I don't know
Why you chose to let me go?
Gone without goodbye, like the stars that leave the sky. I called your name but got no sound, just echoes tumbling to the ground. And now I sit with aching hands, still drawing hearts in sinking sand. You disappeared and left me dry. You're gone without goodbye.
If you ever think of me, no, I still dream you'll turn the key. But doors don't open on their own, and I can't love a ghost alone.
Strip back, gone without goodbye. No warning, no reason why. You took the light, you took the flame, and left me with just your name. And now I walk these halls at night, chasing shadows out of sight. You vanished like the final sigh. You're gone without goodbye. Without goodbye. Without goodbye.
You say you love me like you always do. Same 3 words, same quiet room. But something's missing in your tone, like you're reading lines over the phone. Your eyes don't light the way they did. Your touch feels colder on my skin. You hold me close but not too tight, like you're afraid to start a fight. And maybe it's not what you say, it's what your silence gave away. I don't feel it anymore, the fire we used to burn for. You say my name but it don't sound right, like I'm a stranger in your life. I reach for you but you're not there. You're right beside me but it's just air. You say you care like times before, but I don't feel it anymore. We still take walks like nothing's changed, but we both know it's not the same. Your laugh is softer, never true, like everything's just getting through. I play our song but skip the part where we believed in honest hearts. Now all your love views land like rain. They hit but never soak the pain. I count the ways it slipped away, but all that's left are words we say. I don't feel it anymore, that warmth I used to ache for. You touch my hand, I close my eyes and wish we weren't just saying lies. You kiss my head like it's a chore, and I can't pretend it means much more. You say you care like times before, but I don't feel it anymore. Love shouldn't have to be gassed, weighed down with regret. And I wish I could forget how good it used to get. I don't feel it anymore, and maybe you don't either. We're just dancing in the ruins of the fire we couldn't keep together. You hold me like you did before, but I know love's not in it anymore. We say goodbye like we said before, but I don't I don't feel it anymore. I don't feel it anymore. And maybe that's the saddest part.